down something because I knew it would help me get through this, because I think a lot of people don't know what hospice is, and it could be a lot of things for many people, but I mean, people come here to die, people come here to heal, and I think hospice, if you break it down, hospice, helping oneself prepare in a calm environment is what hospice means to me. I'm going to wipe my tear because that's what I do. And I know a lot of people come here for with different religious backgrounds and everything, and that door's open for everybody, which is wonderful. It's a safe haven. We are lucky to have this here in Peterborough.
I'm Laura Newsom. I am the daughter of Elaine Jeans, who is a resident here for 2 weeks. And so I would like to share my story with you about how important Hospice Peterborough was to me, to my mom, and to our entire family. So Mom worked for hospice for over 11 years, on and off, and she had envisioned this goal of a residency for many, many years. And so when we first talked about it, she jumped on board. She was very enthusiastic to have a facility that would be supportive and loving for people who's, are ready to transition to the next phase of their life. And she focused on fundraising and working with everybody to make this building possible. Yeah, so living in Virginia and Mom having moved into hospice, she moved in on Thursday afternoon, and I flew up here quickly on Sunday and spent 12 days here on a cot in Mom's room. Nights, days, meals, everything like that here. But it really was exactly what you strive for, the extension of home. And it also allowed me, just being in her room, I could capture every minuscule, clear moment that my mom had to help me come to terms with her passing and being able to say goodbye to her on our own terms. And it wasn't like you had set hours, you're like, okay, visiting hours over, you're out. It was whenever you needed to be here, you could be here. There was lots of memories, but the specific one that I always think about is this one's memory is one of the palliative care staff brought my mom this wooden bird, and every friend that passed through Mom's room, which there was many friends that came through and family members, would write a word on her bird, and my mom would hold on to it, and she held on to this bird to the very end. And I think it helped her fly away to where she needed to be if she was going home.
That's really nice.
Hospice Peterborough has provided a peaceful and respectful place and way to let people transition to the next part of their lives. And so I think I can't thank hospice enough for the love and the support and the care that they provided, not only to my mom, but also to me and my family. And I couldn't have made it through this process without you guys.
I was diagnosed with cancer 6 or 7 years ago, have had a couple of surgeries, a couple of radiations, and during that time I thought of only myself and how my situation is and family, and my experience with hospice has opened my eyes to others. And what they are going through. And it has helped me dramatically to expand my thoughts and consideration and empathy for others. And hospice has given me a great opportunity. I take something home every week that I think about and try to resolve in my mind and how it relates to my situation, and bring those thoughts back the next week. And we have shared things together that would never have occurred otherwise without this group. So I'm so thankful for hospice. And in retrospect, hospice is giving me another option down the road to look forward to, and that will help us get through the tough times that are coming.
Hospice has been, over the last couple of years, a very safe place for me to come and meet with other caregivers, to share our frustrations, our challenges, our joys, our experiences. It's really helped me to feel not alone in what I'm going through, and I really appreciate the support and the advice and the help that I've received, particularly from the caregiver group. I think hospice has been a blessing in terms of the support and the help, and like I say, it's my safe space. I can say anything, and I have said almost anything and everything here. So it's been a bit of a lifesaver for me over the past couple of years.
I had a friend who died of cancer, and I was in a support group here. And then I remember the day I found out that I had cancer, and I was still in this group, and I said to one of the counselors, I said, what am I going to do? I've got cancer. He said, well, we have a group here for people who have cancer, and you can come to that. So before I even had any treatment, I started coming to the women's group here. The women were so strong, and we used to laugh, and we still laugh. I think maybe I've been learning how to laugh here. And you know, I'm not afraid of dying. I really am not. I'm afraid of not enjoying my life. And when I come here, and when I'm at the St. John's Center with my friends there, and I hear all the laughter and I feel myself laughing, I just feel so thankful, because it's only through this experience of cancer and being with my friends here in the group at hospice that I'm finally starting to open up and really laugh and enjoy my life. So that, to me, hospice is about enjoying my life.
Hospice has been a wonderful experience to myself, my family, my wife who passed away. What hospice means to me now, and I didn't realize that I was going to have a bond with this facility and the people. It's left me with some sort of connection here. It's where my dear wife passed away, and it's a place that I can get some counseling and learning how to deal with my grief in a group form. We were only here for a few days, but it was a wonderful experience. We had a lot of family from out of town come in. They were really impressed. They didn't know what to expect. The way we were treated, the way my wife was treated with respect, dignity, and the whole sense of this hospice, and also the people that work here, the nurses, the doctors, the PSWs, the staff, wonderful. Treated us like family, and the comfort it gave to everybody was wonderful. And ending with the honor guard when she did finally pass away made us all feel like she was treated with the respect that a beautiful woman that I love deserved.
Okay, hospice means several things. First of all, you don't realize it's not all doom and gloom, that we do have a lot of laughs. We commiserate with each other. And sometimes we compare treatments, particularly if we each have the same, two of us maybe have the same diagnosis. Then you talk sometimes back and forth. I look forward to coming, and I know several of the girls really don't like to miss. Occasionally we all have to miss for some reason or other, but for the most part, once you're here, you're hooked.
Hospice is a place that feels like a warm blanket. Hospice is a place where people are supported, whether it be end of life, whether it be post-death, whether it be dealing with illnesses. Regardless, families and individuals are supported in a way that's very unique, very caring. I've noticed over the number of years that I've been a volunteer here that everyone is welcome, everyone is respected, everyone's story is heard. I'm thankful for hospice. I'm thankful it's here in Peterborough. I'm thankful for all the people that it's touching, and I know it's touched me deeply, and it's an experience I would not want to have missed in my life.
Hospice is a place where everybody can call home, and it eases the transition between entering through a palliative diagnosis and as you transition through the end of life. In hospice care, you can truly care for the patient, the whole patient, not just the disease and their symptoms, and you refocus their hope on comfort and dignity instead of just the disease that they have. We live in the moment with our patients, and we help guide them. We answer their questions. We guide them through the gray areas of death and dying, and being able to make a terrifying experience a little bit easier for the patient and their family.
What hospice means to me it is a lifeline. Coming to this support group has enabled me to speak freely and openly and frankly about dying, and which is a subject that most people don't want to know about outside. So that was an essential thing for me. I have no problem with the idea of being dead. It was the prospect of dying that frightened me, and the complete mystery and unknowingness of it. So what hospice means to me, it means almost everything.